Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this special Black Friday training. I should say extra special because I want you to pay very close attention to the following sentence. A complete done for you money generating website that makes $250 minimum per day, even if you're a complete beginner or never sold anything thus far. That is exactly what this special Black Friday training is going to give you. I'm so excited. I'm so pumped up for you because every minute right after this training, you will be able to pick up money that is up for grabs for all of you right now. And we're going to help you with that. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do this once only, specifically and special during this Black Friday training. We're going to give you a complete done for you money generating website that makes $250 at minimum per day. I'm so excited for you. Now, I just want to give a heads up. Anyone that's in here that already has our Megasuite offer, this is not for you. All right. We've blessed many people with our Megasuite offer in the past, got them up and running, crazy success results. We actually spoke to a success story recently, planning on an interview with her, and we're about to create just for this special Black Friday, a whole new batch of success stories by reopening up this offer with some extra special goodies to make it amazing. Guys, this is going to be one of the most done for you assets that you'll ever have that generate you money on demand. As a matter of fact, speaking of assets, ladies and gentlemen, it's no big secret if you read any type of book that in order to generate wealth, you need assets that produce income. That is the name of the game. In order to generate wealth, you need assets that produce income. And the reason why you're not seeing consistent growth or success right now, it's because you're missing a money generating asset. Now, I once again want to say after this training, ladies and gentlemen, you will finally own an income producing asset like having your own cash generating machine work for you. Just imagine, before we get into this training, just imagine what it would be like if you have a website out there up and running where people come to over and over again to get something unique and specific that they can only get from you over and over again. That is what we're going to set up for you and going to equip you with. Guys, I'm so pumped and excited. Let's get this party started. It's going to be amazing. We actually just did this webinar a couple of times yesterday and the day before, and we're already getting success stories. It's that powerful. So I'm super pumped. Since this is 100% live, guys, I just want to know who can hear me. So you should have a chat box or a question box somewhere around you. Go ahead and type in a quick yes if you can see the screen that says Done For You Marketplace gets clients on demand with an untapped offer. And if you can hear me loud and clear, also give me a yes. Or when I call out your name, and I always love this question, like Derek is asking, is this live or is this a evergreen webinar? It is 100% live, my man. So go ahead and let me know if you can hear me and if the sound is all good. I see Peter saying VIP Peter Houston, good to go. Awesome, my man. Thank you for the confirmation. Derek says, oh, okay. I see, I'm gonna call out some names. I see LT Richard in the house saying yes. Mary, Petty, Peter, Robert Moore. More people joining in as we speak. Catherine, Healy. Awesome, good to have you here. Guys, I'm not pretty sure you don't know how big of a deal it is that you're here today. I'm going to explain that over the course of this training. I'm not here to dump a little product in your hands, do a little pitch, and carry on. Today, we're here to celebrate something and train you on something that is inevitable to guarantee you success. And the reason why I'm saying this is because what I'm going to present you here today is something that only happens once or every now and then in a lifetime. It's called a blue ocean, a business model that has virtually no competition, untapped, and everybody that dives in makes money on the spot. So if that doesn't excite you, I don't know what will, because the success stories we've been getting, I'm going to present a few to you as well, are already through the roof in just a couple of days.
of implementing this. So I'm super excited. Now, once again, ladies and gentlemen, Done For You Marketplace gets clients on demand with an untapped offer. You're going to make $250 per sale. You don't have to worry about traffic. You don't have to worry about nothing. I'm going to talk more about that in a second. And even if you're a complete beginner or starting from scratch. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, why is this perfect for newbies? Just let me know. If you're a beginner, give me a 1 in the chat. If you are a advanced powerhouse seasoned veteran, give me a 2. I see Derek asking, what are you selling? My man, I'm here training you. And honestly, I do have a product, and you're going to find out. It's going to be super powerful. And like I said, it's a blue ocean, brother, something you haven't seen, witnessed before. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. But first, let me go ahead and explain why this is perfect for newbies. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no learning curves. Anything I teach you is everything you can apply right this second without thinking about it twice, without mastering it. You can hit the ground running right after this webinar without being desperate for traffic. All right, traffic will not be an issue. Even stronger, we're actually going to supply the traffic for you, so you don't have to worry about that. You're going to hear more about that in a second, and without any prior experience. So if you're a complete newbie, this is going to work just as fine for you. You see Mary saying 1, Peter says 1. Good to have you guys here. Now, I'm going to be completely honest throughout this webinar. I know for a fact you want to climb the mountain of success. I know for a fact you want to show everybody that you made it happen. I mean, that's where I came from. A lot of people looking at me, when are you going to stop the little internet thingy? When are you going to get a real job? And I just attended webinars, just like you're doing right now. I sat on the other end of that screen, listening to some guy talk and just waiting for him to show me something good. I've been through the whole 9 yards, investing in myself, spending the time. And I just wanted to climb to the top of that mountain and show everyone, hey, look who's laughing last. Unfortunately, I did. Now, since I know you want to climb that mountain of success, I know for a fact that you're right now geared up at the beginning and are struggling to make that climb, right? You bought the ropes, you bought the nice gear, you have everything you need to start climbing. You invested in yourself over and over again, different products. You attended trainings like this before. But for some reason, you don't have any significant results yet. And if that's the case, on behalf of the whole team of Steve Towery, the amazing guy that's here today as well, I just like to tell you guys that it's not your fault. The reason I'm saying this is kind of to put some weight off your shoulders, because what a lot of you don't understand, I'm going to kind of pull back the curtains for a lot of you here, is whenever you see a big guy making a lot of money and they say, hey, I make money this way and this is epic and this is easy. Yeah, the reason why it's easy for him and why he had so much results is because he stepped in, or she stepped in, when it was a blue ocean, when there was pretty much no competition, when it was a new opportunity that was easy to sell. Now you're buying the product, you're trying it out, you're following the exact steps that made him successful, but it's not working out. Why? There's so much more competition. You need to be so much better. Just try it out. Try to be a social media marketer, Facebook ads manager. It's a dogfight out there, meaning in order to close one cold client, you have to work really hard because the market is so much more sophisticated. It's a red ocean. So I'd just like to say to you, if you have tried this online thing, you've tried selling a few things, maybe affiliate marketing, maybe your own stuff, you haven't really seen the results that you were hoping, it's not your fault. It's that you're fighting in a red ocean, meaning an ocean that is filled with sharks that are eating everything up. Now, what they're trying to make you believe is in order to fix that, you just need to hustle harder and sleep on your debt. So basically grind 24/7. And sure, some do, and eventually it pays off. But we don't like that method. We do things a little bit different around here. If there's anything we'll tell you, it's hustle less, just work a little bit smarter, and then sleep more, right? We have the privilege of sitting down with some 7- and 8-figure entrepreneurs. And if there's anything they tell us, it's always, hey, sleep is so important. It is responsible for performing at A levels. Sleep as much as you can. Give your body as much rest as it can so you can perform at elite levels, right? So we like to do things different. Now, they give you an unfilled money puzzle, living out key pieces of the puzzle, like how do you get traffic? How do you sell? What do you charge? Where do you find the people? How do you get noticed? They leave out those pieces of the puzzle, but we're here to fill them in. We're going to equip you with an irresistible offer, the traffic that goes with it, and the conversions that you deserve. So I'm pumped. I'm excited. Now let's get into some principles. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, principle number one is the easiest way to make 4 figures a week is by having your own marketplace with offers being sold on autopilot. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason why right now we're getting sales back to back, if I look at my phone, if I open up my email, I see sales flying in left, right, and center. It's because we have an online marketplace where people can come in and buy. It's like a person having a store that's open 24/7 and people can come in and buy stuff. If you don't have something like that, not alone a marketplace, but also products being sold on autopilot without you being there, it's going to be really hard for you to make 4 figures a week just like that, right? But no worries, that's what you're here, why you're here today, and we're going to equip you with that. Now, second of all, principle number 2, you need to understand that the fastest way to owning a profitable online marketplace is by selling evergreen, high in demand needs for businesses, meaning a business comes to the marketplace, says, oh, I need that for my business, boom, they buy, they check out, and they're happy. Things they actually need, as opposed to things that are just nice to have, right? Like you're selling water, essentials, primary things that every business needs in a one-stop shop. Now, we all know the digital boom is growing every day. New entrepreneurs, new online business owners. Matter of fact, a study shows 80 new businesses are opened up every hour. Everyone goes digital, right? So if there's a store where people can come and equip themselves with the stuff they need, you'll always have an income. We'll talk more about that in a second. It's safe to say that after today's live training, you will be an expert at owning a profitable marketplace, which will allow you to get happily paying clients on demand. I kid you not, you can wake up tomorrow and say, you know what? I want a couple of new clients, new customers, and you'll have them just like that. Because once again, we'll equip you with all the traffic you need. I'm so excited to show you everything now. First of all, I've done a lot of talking, so I'm going to turn it over to you guys for a second. Let me know if you're still alive. Let me know who is staying until the end. I'll sit back and wait for you to reply in the chat box. Just give me a quick yes. I'll give you 15 seconds to comment yes in the chat box right now. And if you do, you'll get an attendance bonus package. How about that? If you stay until the end. So comment yes in the chat box right now. You have 10 seconds left. And if you do, even if you haven't said a thing, right? You were just sitting back and like, well, I'm not going to say anything. Just come to your keyboard just this second. Comment YES just to secure that spot. I see Derek saying yes. Chandra says yes. Richard says yes. Peter says yes. Let's see who else we got. Awesome, awesome. And I see your support commenting to everybody as well. That's beautiful. Awesome, guys. And while I have you in the chat box, right, let's make this a fun and interactive session. Definitely stick there. Whenever I ask another question, go ahead and reply to that as well. But other than that, let's make it an amazing session. Now, why the hell should you listen to us, to listen to me? Now, as you know, we're here on behalf of Steve Terry today, the man, the myth, the legend. I have the privilege of working closely with him, part of the team. And guys, boy, do I have to say, I've worked with a lot of entrepreneurs. From beginners all the way up to 7- and 8-figure entrepreneurs. I've witnessed them hands-on, worked with them, worked on parts of their business. They hired me. I trained their students. I trained their buyers. I scale businesses from 0 to 10. And it's only every now and then I encounter someone like Steve, someone that wakes up and the only thing that is on his mind is, how do I serve my clients even better? How do I get them bigger results? How do I get my clients the best results in the quickest time? That is all this man thinks about, and I'm here for the ride. Ladies and gentlemen, he did over $500,000 in launches, so I think it's safe to say he knows a thing or two about how to run a marketplace. I have the privilege of hosting this for you, as I know everything hands-on. I've scaled a lot of businesses, 0 to 10K plus, over and over again, and closely worked with my man himself. So I'm excited to teach you the 3 secrets that I'm going to share with you today. Secret number 1 is the cash flow business. I'm going to show you for once and for all the stuff that nobody else or everybody else failed to show you is the number 1 hot in-demand business that can set up and forget while it produces cash directly into your accounts every day. I hope you love that. Now, second of all, the client formula. Now, like I said, we're actually going to supply all the clients to you, but I'm also going to show you the simple and unlimited client getting formula to always have sales and make $250 a day from people happily paying you. And last but not least, instant results, the exact simple steps that allows our current beta testers to bank 4 figures within a week. We literally have our last beta testing round was end of August. You'll see some screenshots and some people in a second. 4 figures every week, just like that. So guys, I'm pumped and ready. You're gonna love this training. But first, I want to know from you, which of these secrets are you looking most forward to? Which of these secrets you cannot wait to hear more about? Is it, give me a 1 if it's cash flow business, give me a 2 if it's client formula, give me a 3 if it's instant results, or maybe it's all of them and you can't choose. Let me know in the chat box which one you cannot wait to hear more about. Is it for me? Let's see, Chandra says 1, Peter says all, Richard says all of them, Prince says 1, 2, and 3, so that's all of them too. I see a lot of people can't pick. I love it, I love it, I love it. Perfect. With that being said, let's get this party started. Ladies and gentlemen, secret number 1, cash flow business. Here we go. Now, I'm going to show you the number 1 hot in demand business that you can set up and forget while it produces cash directly into your accounts every single day. So if you haven't been paying attention so far, that's okay. I forgive you. No hard feelings. But from this point forward, my dear friends, it is in your best interest for once in your online career to pay 120% attention, as I'm going to show you the number 1 hot in demand business that nobody else will be able to show you. So let's make it happen. Here we go. Now, I remember trying to find new and good services to offer to local business clients, right? And I knew there had to be something new. I wanted to offer something that I could make a lot of money in. As a matter of fact, I've noticed that that space was really competitive, extremely competitive, if I might add, right? Every dog and its neighbor starts an affiliate marketing business, a social media marketing business. Like, it's really hard to break through because everyone buys a course on the same topic, right? It almost seems like only the course sellers are the ones making the money, but the people that are trying to apply it, not so much. So here's the thing. When it comes to finding a good offer and something to sell that's bound to make me successful, I always have 2 non-negotiable rules when looking for a good offer to sell. Now, first of all, I want to offer something that fills a need in the marketplace. Something that is literally destined to fill a gap instead of creating a problem. So just to explain it a little bit more is, I don't want to convince the person why they need it. Right? For example, with Facebook ads, well, you guys really should run ads, and here is why, and now I have to convince you also why you should buy it from me and what I can do. That's too much work. I just want to fill a gap, meaning your house is on fire, I sell fire hoses, done. You don't have to think about it. I don't have to convince you. You know you need it, and you know why you need it. So those are the kinds of offers I like to sell. So that's 1. Second of all, here we go. What I really wanted, and I think you guys want this as well, is a simple $500 per day business, and the offer needs to sell itself, right? And that goes back once again to whenever someone sees it, they know they need it. It shouldn't be something that I have to convince you of. And the margins are big enough for me to make at least $500 a day. So I started brainstorming, and I noticed that all these businesses have an online presence, right? Coaches, affiliate marketers, agency service providers, bloggers, course vendors, e-commerce and niche sites, influencers, small businesses, they all have an online presence. Great. So I started listing down all the different ways out there to help them, right? I'm like, all right, what is out there? How can I help these? How can I serve them? It makes some nice additional cash flow. And I came to a list of services that have mass competition. We all know them by now: social media marketing, digital advertising, website creation, design creation, Shopify and e-commerce. And sure, they're fine, right? If you know what you're doing and if you're really, really good and most of the times also really lucky, yeah, you can make some money. But I didn't want to go through all that fight. I wanted something that guaranteed results, something that's new, something that nobody's doing, and I have the whole marketplace for myself. So I was kind of disappointed, but eventually I figured it out. Now, I want to do a quick checkup if you're in it to win it. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, who wants me to share the simple business model that clients pay me $1,500 for every single month at minimum? Let me know in the chat box. Just give me a quick yes. Comment yes. Who wants me to share it? I want to see if you're in it to win it. Let's see. Chandra, yes. Peter says, ad begin. Mary says yes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, you ready for the story? Guys, the way I found out about this is crazy. Mary says yes. Awesome. I see a couple of new people joined the chat as well. Good to have you guys here. Douglas, Robert Moore, Prince Omega. Welcome, welcome, welcome. George Cohen in the house. Perfect. So, allow me to enlighten you. Ladies and gentlemen, I got a phone call from an old business friend of mine. And I haven't spoken to that man in some time, right? We worked on some projects together. We made a lot of money. We parted ways. And I mean, he's an acquaintance, but it's not someone I call with every day, right? So I knew the moment I saw the phone rang and I saw it's his name, I knew something is up. Maybe he wants to do a project together. He wouldn't call me just to see how it's going. So my phone rang. I picked it up. And here's what happened. He said the following, and I quote, he said, hey man, I need a bunch of graphics and stock images or footage for me and my clients, and I'd happily pay you $350. I said, wait a minute, one more time. He said, I need a bunch of graphics and stock footage for me and my clients. If you have some laying around by any chance, I'd happily pay you $350. And I said, well, listen, man, I actually happen to have a bunch, right? I always get them when I buy some product or a bundle or I download some myself. I have a lot of stock thingies and as whole zip files that I can give you. So yeah, why not? So he said, yeah, send me the invoice or the order form, whatever you need me to pay at, and send over the goods. Awesome. Now, guys, once again, since I had tons of unused stock media laying around, this was the easiest $350 I've ever made. Now, I don't want to toot my own horn and brag a lot here, but I've made a lot of money over the time of my online career. I'm talking a lot of money in the time of my online career. And this, by far, was the easiest $350 I've ever made. I mean, I made thousands of dollars, but all of them I had to work really hard for. Build funnels, test stuff out, invest in myself, get mentorship, do tech stuff, build a team, hire people, create stuff. Like, sure, I made a lot of money, but it was a lot of work. This, however, was the easiest money I've made ever. I had some stocks, footage laying around. He said, I need it. I said, sure. I gave it. I got paid. Done. I didn't have to create anything. I didn't have to call anyone. I didn't have to persuade anyone. It was that easy. I have a quick question for you guys while we're at it. Does anyone here live have a stock footage bundle or premium images laying around? Maybe you bought some JVZoo, ClickBank type offer to give you a lot of stock footage or images. Does any of you have any kind of stock footage or images or royalty-free stuff laying around? Maybe a zip file, maybe with some bonus you bought once. Let me know, because if that's the case, you're sitting on a gold mine. Now, if you don't have it, then it's fine, right? Because I'll show you how to get it. But if you have, guys, I didn't know before myself, but you are sitting on a gold mine. I kid you not. So I see Chandra saying yes, plenty. Mary says yes. Awesome. Well, if you said yes, you're about to be guaranteed to make a lot of profit from it. And if you don't have it, I'm going to show you how to get it. So that's when it hit me, right? That's when it hit me that, wait a minute, there's a reason he came to me. Because last time I checked, there are not a lot of places where you can grab this just that easily. There's not a lot of places where you can grab this just as easily. So I went back, right, to the list that I created. And if you read through this list, social media marketing, digital advertising, website creation, design creation, Shopify, and e-commerce, they all have mass competition. So I said, instead of becoming one of them and trying to fight my way to the top, why do I not complement them, add something that they all need? All social media marketers, all digital advertisers, all website creators, design creators, and even Shopify and e-commerce stores, the most, they all need what? Stock images, footage, clips. They all need multimedia, digital assets in the form of multimedia. They all need it. The more, the better, right? So that's when a light bulb went up, and I was like, hey, wait a minute. I could provide all these businesses with all the media they need for their marketing efforts. Now, last time I checked, nobody's really doing this. Right? Most people, when they need multimedia, what do? They go to Canva, they try to create some kind of half-assed template and really try to put stuff together, and they have to create them one by one. Like, what if someone needs 4 different multimedia assets, 12 new clips, flyers, zooms, background, the whole shebang? You're not going to spend a whole week on Canva trying to make it look good. I'm like, wait a minute. Maybe I'm onto something here. What I did, I called my team and said, hey, I want to test something out, right? And maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it's going to be a waste of time, but let's see what happens. I created a little store, a little shop, all right? And here's what I did. I made little packages. I said, hey, logo opener package, 50 cents, brochure pack, done for you. Set like, oh, you're going live on Zoom, you need some backgrounds, flyer pack for Zoom, right? Now, I wanted to be the marketplace instead of the marketer. Now, the only one that comes close to this is Fiverr. They have a lot of monopoly, but they're not focused on multimedia. Plus, you can't buy multimedia assets just like that. It's you hire someone, they create it, you have to go back and forth, and all the shebang, right? So I said, you know what? I'm just going to create a multimedia asset store. And I went and Googled around. Nobody has this. Go and ask your peers. Go and ask anyone online. Go to a Facebook and group and post, does anyone here have a multimedia asset store? Nobody has this. So I was thinking, whoa, let's see what happens. Let's see if this is a blue ocean. So I opened up the little store. I told some people about it. Hey, if you need flyers, if you need images, if you need graphics, go ahead. I have a little store up and running. You can go check it out and see what you need. So all the useless and unused stock footage and royalty-free images I had laying around, I put that in the store, right? Now, here's what happened next. All the social media marketers, digital advertisers, website creators, design creators, Shopify and commerce creators, they all came to me. Here's what they said. They said, I've always been looking for something like this. I'm sick and tired of fighting and building everything myself on Canva. They don't have the stuff I need. I just need a whole bundle, a whole pack. And I can't or don't have the time to create stuff myself for 5 clients, right? I went to Fiverr, I tried to work with some guys. I need this, what you have right here, all those royalty-free images, I need that. I get thank you messages, people saying to me, this is unlike every store I've ever seen. I said, wow, maybe I'm onto something, right? Because right now, there are only a few key players that do this, and I'm gonna talk about them shortly, right? So the moment we did this, when we hit our first 1,000, I said, all right, maybe we're lucky. Maybe we just had a nice little shot. We were at the right time. Maybe that's good. Then we had another 1,000. I said, okay, let's see, third time's the charm. If we could do it 3 times. We hit it again, 3,000. I said, all right, I think we're onto something here. Now, the moment we confirmed it, we went over 4,000. I said, wait a minute. We did $4,280 with little to no effort. I knew we were to something on tap. I knew it, right? Nobody is doing this other than some key places that don't even understand what the marketer really needs, right? Now we're talking a Pixabay, Shutterstock, right? What's the other one? Envato. Some very generic big companies. I'm going to talk about them shortly. And they are making so much money that nobody thought, hey, wait a minute. Maybe there's a lot of money in having a multimedia asset store. There are no courses about it. There's no coach preaching, hey, you should open up your multimedia asset store. Nobody is starting that business. And those key companies are right now making all the money. Said, hey, I can easily position myself. I can market it way differently, put myself in front of the right people, and I'm off to the races. And I can sell it at a competitive price in a way better format. All of a sudden, I was dominating the marketplace because all these businesses have one problem in common, and they're willing to pay good money to anyone who can solve it, which is you. They all need fast loading multimedia assets. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone, every marketer, every business needs what? They need multimedia. Every social media marketer, they all need it. That's what I started to figure out. But once again, maybe I was lucky. Maybe I was the chosen one, right? And that'd be nice, right? So I wanted to see if it really works. I quickly opened up 2 test groups. I opened up one in March and I opened up one in August. Now what happened next baffled my mind, right? I opened small test groups in August and forbade students to teach them and see if they get similar results. And guys, maybe some of you that are connected to us, you've seen us do this post on Facebook and our socials and our emails saying we're looking for beta testers. It's crazy, and I don't want to speak ill of any vendors out there, but honestly, a lot of people out there sell stuff and they never beta tested it if other people can get results with it. They just sell it and said, hey, I made a lot of money, so you'll probably will too. No, maybe it just worked for you. Maybe the market timing was just perfect for you and you were lucky, and now nobody else will be able to get those results. So we said, we're going to make beta tester groups. We're going to see if they can do it too. If they can do it, we know we just tapped into a blue ocean. Now, guys, here's what happened next. They followed our exact process. And within days, I kid you not, days, sales started coming in like water. Literally. Now, the beauty is we provided them traffic. We showed how to get in front of the right person, right? 5.1K, just like that for my man, Vincent Brown. Then we have other man right here, Taylor Kennedy, 3.6K. Then again, Sandra Lopez. And once again, I'm trying to get Sandra Lopez on this call to share her story as well. It's going to blow you away because she had never made money online before. Like absolute never. She made $3,860 more than she makes in her 40-hour day job. That's a full time in just under 7 days. Just a multimedia asset store. And I had an interview with her. I'll expose that soon. It's like, well, how do you think that? Why do you think you made those results? And she said, well, it's quite simple, like you guys said. Every client of mine says there's nobody else that I can go to. There's nobody else out there with this competitive pricing that offers it in this manner. Whenever I need Instagram posts, Facebook posts, I need new banners, I need any multimedia, I need clips, I need stock footage, I come to you. She has recurring customers since day one. I wanted to get to the bottom of this. I started researching why this works so well. And once again, guys, the lesson I've learned that tons of businesses need graphic, but not always a designer. Tons of businesses need graphics, but not always a designer. I need you to understand that sometimes our clients, they're working on a motivational video. They don't want to go and hire a full-on video editor. They just need that one motivational gym clip. I just need that one 3-second clip to put in the video. I can't find it. I don't want to do a whole membership on Shutterstock and all that. And no, I don't want to pay $100. I'll pay you $7. I just need a set of those clips so I can finish my video. Not everybody wants a full-on designer. They sometimes just need the graphics, the multimedia assets, and they're off to the races so that you can keep marketing. Now, I went in deep and I looked at the evaluations and actually numbers from the biggest players in the game doing this, right? Shutterstock, 748.6 million per year with an M. Guys, show me a social media marketing agency that's making 748.6 million per year. These are the big dogs, and they're eating up the entire marketplace. And they were smart enough to notice, hey, you know what? You guys go ahead and build agencies and build this and build web shops and what's it called? Drop shipping and e-commerce. Go, guys, you go do that. If you need images, come to us. Now, they have for the longest time been the monopoly. The pie is so big, up for grabs for everyone, because they virtually had no competition. No course out there is preaching how to start something like that. No business out there, no mentor or coach is saying, hey, here's how you can model Shutterstock success and start a similar business and start getting results for yourself. They have the whole playing field for themselves. They have 748 million, can easily smooch off 1 million. I see Derek say, why do you compare it to Shutterstock? Do you have that kind of quality videos to stock videos, and how do you get them? Of course. Of course. So 2 things. The first reason why I'm comparing to them is because it's the same concept. Shutterstock is a multimedia asset store. They were smart enough to build one, and then nobody else ever started, wait a minute, these guys making a lot of money. Let's build multimedia asset stores. Nobody ever thought of that. They only think about, let's do social media marketing. Let's do website creation. Let's do... Guys, that's a dog fight. You know everybody doing that. You know that is your big time competition. This, however, nobody. You have the whole market for yourself. You can deliver the same quality. We'll actually equip you with that. What's even more powerful, we're even going to equip you with the traffic. I'm going to show you more about that. Now, Envato, same story. They were smart enough to see, wait a minute, Shutterstock is doing cool stuff. Let's also open up, boom, 441 million. Why? Because all marketers, all business owners, whether online or offline, need what? Need multimedia. I had no idea, and even blamed myself that how could I miss this? Everything I do, I use multimedia for, whether it's on my phone, my slides, this presentation that you're seeing, everything I use multimedia to communicate, to run ads, to do this, to do that. Yet I never dawned on me, wait a minute, the guys that are selling the multimedia, they must be banking big. So at this point, after we did a beta test in March, people making 3,000 to 5,000 just like that. Then again in August, we knew that everyone that opens up a multimedia asset store makes money right now. Right now, the demand is through the roof. The demand is through the roof. Now, there's nothing out this like there. Look at how smooth this looks. Hey, looking for creative multimedia assets? Here's your flyer pack. Here's a Square Facebook ad pack. Here's a coupon and deal images pack. Like everything you need. Oh, you're running a promotion for Halloween? Here's your Halloween promo images pack. You don't have to think about it. Boom, buy, check out. You're done for that month. Oh, Christmas coming up. Here's our Christmas banner pack. You want to transform your socials for the month? Here's your social Christmas banner pack. Flyer pack, video set, intros, outros. One-stop shop every time. And here's the beauty. Every time someone comes, they'll come back and buy again because of the ease of the platform and what it's designed to do. It fills a problem, a pain, and a need all at once. I love it. Derek says, I don't like upsells. Are there upsells? No, my man. No upsells at all, brother. I love it. So my question is to you guys, since you're asking some questions, I want to ask you one too. Let me ask you this, guys. Can you now see how you can easily make money by having your own multimedia asset store? Comment yes. I just want to see if it's landing, if it's making sense. A blue ocean only happens once every now and then. You're lucky to witness one. So that's why I'm saying I'm not sure if you're seeing what's happening here. Like, I'm so excited because I know it's really hard to find a virtually untapped niche, because everyone nowadays has a course on anything, which breeds a lot of competition. Like, I'm just going to say it again. When you try and become a social media marketer, there are like 50 courses and mentorships out there that are training students to do the exact same thing. So you're out there, you're trying to make it happen while all these other guys have mentors. They're doing the same thing. They're training to do the same thing. Like, it's hard. But this, nobody's preaching, nobody's selling, but at the same time, everyone is using multimedia, but they just missed it. Now, we were fortunate enough to figure it out. Our store is doing over 10K. Another one of our stores is doing close to 30. Our student stores are doing anywhere from 3 to 5 consistently. Guys, this is big. I see Catherine saying yes. Jean says yes. Mary says yes. Richard says yes. Shander says it is a blue ocean. And yes, it is, my man. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for number one, a cash flow business. The number one hot in demand business that you can set up and forget. You can go do some grocery shopping, go to sleep, wake up, and every day you'll see sales come up into your store, cash directly into your accounts every single day. I see Sandra saying, do we get reseller opportunity? Oh, yes, you do, my man. You're going to love it. Now, with that being said, let's go to number two, client formula. The simple, unlimited client getting formula to always have sales and make $250 a day from people happily paying you. Now, once again, I'm going to tell you this. The reason why all of you are going to make money when you take action today on this very special offer is because we are going to provide the clients and the traffic for you, right? Now, I remember this like the day of yesterday. We looked at each other and said, hey, maybe this is the one where we do it. Maybe this is the time. We don't leave it up for chance. We don't leave them to figure it out for themselves. We're going to provide the thing they always need, traffic and clients, not just any, targeted and specific that need multimedia, meaning you are guaranteed to make sales. We got you covered. We got you covered. We're giving you that unfair advantage, but we can't do it for everyone. So everybody that watches this webinar, you're safe if you take action today, for sure. Everybody that comes after this, I'm sorry. The traffic slots are filled. You're done. We can't include it for you. But if you're watching this right now, and I know you do, because I see you guys in the chat, then you're lucky. You were smart enough to come here today to educate yourself, attend this training. You're going to get handsomely rewarded because we are going to take care of the unlimited clients for you that we're going to supply. Now, on top of that, if you really want to take things to the next level, let me ask you this. Who wants a bonus client getting hacked that banks their students another $500 a day? Let me know in the chat box. Who wants a bonus client getting hacked that banks our students $500 a day? Let's see if you're still with me. I see Catherine saying yes, please. All righty. Waiting for a couple more. I see Richard saying yes. Jean says yes. Mary says yes. Chandra says yes. I'm loving it, guys. Thank you for your response. Peter says times 10. Awesome. All right, I'm going to show you. It's a super powerful hack that you can use to easily bank an additional, 10, 20 customers just like that every day with the click of a few buttons. So pay very close attention as I'm only going to show this once. Derek, you still with me, brother? You want to see this? Now, here's what we're going to do. I can go to any social media platform, right? LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, you name it. I'm gonna choose Facebook for now, right? So I'm gonna drag in Facebook. You should be able to see the screen. There we go. And I'm gonna go to a group where I know people use multimedia. So let's say I go to Facebook ads and funnels, right? This is a group, Facebook ads and funnels. That's a group. Now, everybody that runs Facebook ads needs what? They need multimedia. Everybody that runs funnels, they need what? They need multimedia. So perfect group. I'll click on that. Now, the amateur will tell you to go in the group and spam and cold DM and promote until you get kicked out and all that nonsense. We're not going to do that. We're going to do it the easy way. All I have to do is go here, click on search in the group. I'll type stock footage. I'm just going to find the people that need it. So I click that and there we go. My man, is it fine to use pixel stock video for Instagram Reels? So this guy clearly needs stock videos. Can get him covered. That's client 1. Andrea says, hey guys, what's the best quality price videos for stock footage website? I was thinking to subscribe to Videvo. Oh, so this person is actually looking to buy and wants to know the price that she can expect for videos and stock footage. Another client. Daniel, have people had success using stock images for their creatives? I want to generate leads for dentists, but I can't get original creatives. Okay, cool. So guys, with a simple search, I find people that need stock footage. Did you see how easy that was? All I have to do now is I'm not going to spam my man. I'm going to send him a message, right? I'm going to go like this and say, hey, Daniel, noticed your post about needing stock footage. I actually happen to own a multimedia asset store. Now, nobody owns this, right? You go around, ask your friends, ask people online, do you own a multimedia asset store? Nobody has that. So this gives us major authority. Now, I'm not going to spam him and push my link. I'm just going to say, I own something. You said in a group you're looking for some images. So if you want, you I can send you the link and you can see if you need something, right? And that's that. I can send that message every day, 5 times a day, to people that are talking about where do I get stock footage. Like this person right here, she's ready to subscribe to something. She's looking for the best price. I have the best price. Come to my store, right? Look at the comments. Nobody's commenting on this. I got this in the bag. I go here. See, hey, Andrea, I saw your message, your post from earlier this year about needing stock footage. I actually happen to own a multimedia asset store. If you want, I can share the link, right? You don't have to. Like if you want, you need it. I don't need it. You said you needed it. So if you want, I'll send you the link. Right? If not, it's all good. Now they'll always say yes, because you come to them because they said they had a problem. They need something. I'm just there to fill in the gap. Say, hey, you said in a group you're looking for that. I own a freaking store. If you want, I'll send the link. You can look around, see if there's something you need. And there's always something they need because they have never seen anything like it. Guys, I can go to any freaking group, right? Click funnels group, traffics and funnels, like traffics and funnels, right? Everybody that gets traffic and has funnels needs multimedia. I go here, search, I do the same thing again, stock footage, and I go to the next people. Say, hey, you talked about stock footage. I own a multimedia asset store. If you're still looking for something, boom. I do this 5 to 10 minutes a day, and that's an extra $500 per day. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know. Did you see how easy that was? And did you love secret number 2, the simple client getting formula? Let me know in the chat box. Let me know in the chat box. Guys, it's not rocket science. I wish I could tell you I was some mad genius, right? But guys, go to the group, look for a person that talked about the stuff that you actually have. Say, hey, I saw you were asking about stock footage and creatives, or what's the best one, or where you can find it. I own a freaking multimedia store. If you want, I'll send you the link. You can have a look, right? I'll say, yeah, please send it over. I'll send it. And all next thing I know, I see, hey, a new person checked out. Boom, cash collected. Come on. Now, this is just an additional strategy to the traffic that we'll be sending to you already. We're going to equip you with clients from day one. So let me open up the chat box. Let's see if this is landing. I see Gene saying love it. Mary says yes. Richard says very cool. Sandra says yes. Peter says send it to me ASAP, please. And Catherine says easy. Thank you, guys. You're welcome. You're welcome, guys. I'm just here to get you the biggest results possible. If you really want that infinite client pipeline, you might have seen it already. What you can do as well is go to the same message I just said to those people, right? You can do it right here. You can list yourself on Upwork and Fiverr, right, for additional maybe money coming in. It's always nice to have. But what you can also do, we know a lot of traffic guys, funnel builders, Facebook ads managers, they're all on these platforms, right? So I can approach them with the same message saying, hey, I noticed you built funnels. If you ever need some multimedia, I actually own a store. If you want, I can send over a link, and then you'll always have something in your arsenal whenever you need it, right? Just so you know. That's it. Like these places are filled with people that need multimedia every single day. They're subscribed to Shutterstock. They're subscribed to Envato. They're paying through the nose because there's nothing else. That's the only option they have, and they need those visuals for their clients. But then I come along, say, hey man, I notice you run a lot of Facebook ads for people. If you ever need some stock footage, some multimedia assets for a video or something, I actually own a multimedia store. I'll drop the link if you want, and you can always check it out when you need it. Here's what they say. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks very much. I'll definitely have a look. Or something says, hey, you came at the right time. I actually need some images right now. Let me see what you have. Guys, we're coming from a place of filling a need, not spamming, not fighting for the sale, because we have the monopoly. I'll come again. Hey, I'll come like everyone else. Hey, do you need help with running ads? Like, oh, another one. I get that message all the time. Please pass. Right? Try it with someone else. They're sick and tired of the same old. But then they see what I have to say and say, hey, I do use a lot of multimedia. It's nice to have kind of a go-to store. Yeah, send me the link. Whenever I need something, I'll check it out. And now a lot of people are walking around with my store bookmarked in their folder. David says, this is the perfect strategy. You're welcome, brother. And with that being said, let me know one more time. Did you just enjoy the client formula, the simple unlimited client getting formula to always, not sometimes, not maybe, but every single month, you have guaranteed cash in the pocket. Have sales to make at least $250 a day from people happily paying you. Did you enjoy that? Ladies and gentlemen, do not forget, we will equip you with the clients from day one. Now, this takes me to the last one, instant results. The exact simple steps that allows our current beta testers to bank 4 figures within 1 week. Now, once again, I've been talking a lot back to back, right? So I think it's time I hand over the mic to you once again. So I'm going to ask you a question. I want all of you, please, right? Do it for me. Have some fun. Come to your keyboard, right? Lean over a little bit. Put your fingers on the keyboard. I'm going to ask you a question, and I'm going to need an answer from all of you. Here we go. My question is, let's say we did all of this for you. We built that cash flow business for you. It's done for you with the click of a button, smooth looking, perfect, all ready and good to go. Next, the client getting formula. We provide you the clients that are going to shop and buy from your stores. We got you covered. You won't have to worry about a thing. It is all done. And then last but not least, we give you the software that is bound to get you 4 figures within 1 week. If we do all of this for you, right? So Peter, focus on the question, my man. If we do all of this for you, basically we build an exact replica for top performing store that produces daily cash flow. And as a special webinar bonus, we supply you with our fresh updated list of clients that are recurring customers for multimedia assets. If we did that, do you see yourself getting and making at least $250 a day at minimum? That's my question. Give me a yes or no in the chat box. If we did all of that for you, do you see yourself at least at the very minimum making a nice and cool $250 a day? Like, we're making thousands, our students making thousands. So I think you can imagine seeing $250 pop up if you get the right clients from us over and over again. Come on. But I just want to know. I see, I'm going to open up the chat box. You give me an answer. I see Mary saying yes, Richard saying yes, Catherine Lovett says yes, no brainer. Jean says yes, David says of course. Derek says, how much is this? I love it, man. I'm going to answer that shortly. Stick around, brother. Awesome. Now that's great, guys. Peter says, I know I know I have to make some money. I have terminal illness. I live on disability. Oh, wow. Wow. Thank you for sharing, brother. Thank you for your transparency. And I mean, this is actually going to get you that money that you need. You don't have to market and fight and persuade people and book calls and do like all those hacks and copywriting and marketing strategies to get in front of people and all that stuff and build a list. None of that. And email marketing and hoping they open your email, hoping they click the link, spam your socials. You don't have to do any of that. A one-click store in a blue ocean opportunity done for you. Clients good to go, ready. Like we're doing a special here for people that need guaranteed results. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited to present this to you because Megasuite is going to let you own a profitable running done for you store right out of the gate. I love this question. Chandra saying, well, how much time do we need to spend every day to make money using this? You literally only need 30 minutes to an hour once to understand Megasuite, to kind of familiarize yourself, see it, see the store, just having a general look. You don't even have to learn anything. Just know how your store looks like. And from that point on, I would say with 10 minutes a day, you're done. Not even, maybe 10 minutes every other day. Just see, all right, how's the store looking? Right, maybe I want to add some new images to it. Boom, upload some new stocks. It's so hands-free. It's easy. Now, a lot of these questions that you're asking, I see Sandra asking, I'm loving this. Is the setup easy for not-tech person? It is. As a matter of fact, who's ready for a demo? If you want to become a wildly profitable store owner with this webinar special, comment inside look for the demo to start. Comment inside look and the demo will start in the chat. Comment inside look in the chat for the demo to start. There we go. See Chandra demos. Derek says demo, please. Chandra inside look. Catherine says inside look. Derek says inside look. David says inside look with a cool emoji. Jean says inside look. Mary says inside look. There you go, guys. Comment inside look if you want the demo to start for you. Awesome. Richard says inside look. Perfect. All right. So what I'm going to do, we're going to start that demo up. There we go. I'm going to go a little bit up. See Megasuite in action. That's what we're here for. All right. Tune in. Get your popcorn, sit back, relax, and watch this powerhouse of a software. Oh, guys, do you have sound? No sound? Are you guys hearing anything? I don't think so, right? Let me fix that for you. No worries. And once again, that's how you know it's live, right? That's how you know it's live. Give me 1 second. I know how to fix that, because I muted the sound before and now it's back on. All right, no worries, we're back. Gonna go full screen. Enjoy. Whoa, is the sound still bad? I was thinking this is gonna happen because my mic is not good. Okay, no worries. I'm gonna talk you guys through it. I'm gonna try to fix my mic one more time. Or wait, maybe if I'm smart, We're gonna try something else. Yeah, bad audio. I thought so. No, it's my mic's cable. I have the wrong cable with me. Let's see if I can fix that puppy up. Let's see how it looks now. Nah. Okay, I'm just gonna talk you guys through it. I think that's the easiest. So let me go do the sound down. Now, it's easy. It speaks for itself. So basically, you create your store, right? You put the name of the store, what the end name is, and the store's created in one click. Hosting all taken care of just like that. Now the dashboard shows you everything in terms of analytics. Now you go to your shop, go and insert some products. Now we're going to provide the epic products for you. We're actually going to send you products every single month. But if you have anything from your own laying around, you can actually go ahead and upload that. And you can categorize it. Is it graphics? Is it videos? Maybe websites or templates, HTML, explainer videos, like anything multimedia, you can upload it with one click. Now, boom, it's in the store, and your store immediately looks professional, and it immediately reflects what you uploaded just like that. Easy and done. Now, if I want to change anything, if I want to check out, boom, it's so darn easy with the click of a button. Now, the traffic that we're going to supply is we're not just going to send you some lousy scraped emails from Google. We're really going to send you targeted people that are in need of multimedia. I'm talking freelancers, social media marketers, like people that we've actually gathered that we know for a fact need a link to your store. We're going to put that in each of your stores. So you always have clients visiting and going to your store. We got you equipped with that. Plus, I just showed you one of our other clients getting hacks. Now, the last part, super easy. Go ahead and profit. You see our store right here. One of our stores doing well over 4K again. It's easy, guys. One click, the store's created. Another click, the products are imported. And the design and layout just looks smooth, right? You can attach any merchant, PayPal, what's it called, Stripe, or any other provider you have. You can connect your WhatsApp. You can go bank transfer and take all the money and send it directly to your bank. Paystack, Flutterwave, like anything. And we're even adding more to it. If you want people to pay in any type of way, we got you covered, right? So far, so good. And I think, honestly, that's kind of the gist of it. It's not complicated. We made this as humanly simple as possible, right? It can be easier than it is. Step one, open shop. Select name of the store, and the store is immediately created. Now, everyone that buys, we obviously want to build a list. So we can go ahead and build a list. You can create custom pages for your store as well. You can create a custom blog if you want to, but honestly, those are just nice add-ons. You don't really have to do that. We don't have blogs and stuff on our stores. We just have everything they need to buy and check out. Now, just to give you a good overview right here, you can sell unlimited assets. You can add a custom domain to your marketplace. You can use 5 different color options for your marketplace. Use unlimited email opt-ins. You can add more payment options. You can have your own searchable and browsable cloud-based stock media platform. You can create AI-generated 3D cartoon characters, have your own custom avatar generator, have your own generative AI avatar builder, have your own custom background remover, image editor, video editor, and music generator, get a premium stock vectors and icons, get a music library, have custom text-to-speech technology, get 100+ high-converting marketing video templates, rebrand your marketplace, sell up to 500 accounts, and that's that reseller. Unlock 100 done-for-you agency setups, unlimited clients, and full-on commercial license. So guys, how are you loving the offer so far? You are equipped with everything you need, from tech to clients to profit, just like that. Now we're doing a private yet slightly public launch for a few people. And we're going to give them a VIP training, over-the-shoulder premium training that will show you everything we do in our stores and those of our students that allows them to make anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 a month. Now, if $3,000 to $5,000 a month is not big enough for you, granted, there are ways to scale it even more, but for some of you, for a lot of you, I can reckon that's a nice extra payday just like that. And that's the easy number, right? On the low end, that's the minimums we've seen these stores do. So all in all, guys, let me know, are you loving this so far, right? I think that says enough. Boom, we're gonna go ahead and little outro right here. You can see off the visuals. I mean, your store is going to be equipped with the most beautiful stuff for any business owner. You can even have it very niche, like everybody that has like a health coach. He needs health images, right? I have a chiropractor client. So a lot of times when we run socials and images, we need stuff of people like with back hurt, like people that are shoulder is glowing red. Now, when I actually opened up a store niched for chiropractors, filled with images such like that, videos like, hey, do you need chiropractic videos? Boom. Do you need chiropractic Facebook posts? Do you need ads? Do you need banners? Do you need something for a Facebook page? All the chiropractors he connected me with, he said, hey, I have a lot of clients, they have web developers, they will love your store because they're always posting stuff on Instagram and they need this. I got not only him, he redirected me to all his friends and other chiropractic facility owners. And I mean, that store is just running on its own, right? So Gene says, I love it so much. I want to get married. I love it. Richard says, great. Catherine says, love it. Chandra says, can we import our existing graphics? Also, MC provide graphics as well. We cannot see them. Yeah. So two things. Indeed, good questions, brother. You can import anything you want, right? You can import your existing graphics for sure. And we also provide it to you. And speaking of which, let me actually tell you what we all provide. Who wants to know everything you're getting today as part of the special webinar deal? Like, you get the traffic, you get the store, but what else? Right? What's the full package? Who wants to know? Comment yes. Who wants to know everything you're getting today as part of the special webinar deal? Let's see. Yes. Yes is flying through. Awesome. Gene says yes. Richard says yes. Mary says yes. Chandra says yes. Catherine says yes. Roger Rich, I love that, says yes as well. Awesome. All right. So let me walk you through this, guys. Pay very close attention. You do not want to miss this. So I'm actually going to drag this into the screen or onto the screen so you can see everything you're getting here today. Give me 1 second. All right. So on top of the entire software and everything I just mentioned, we're going to give you a full bundle package, right? So I'm going to open this up. There we go. Oh, the page is a little bit distorted. All good. I can talk you guys through it. So first of all, this is the unlimited version, right? So actually, yeah, we're going to give you the unlimited version, unlimited custom domains, unlimited marketplace, 5 different color options. You can sell anything unlimited. But what's cool here, you're going to get our mobile marketplace simplified. So everybody can shop in the most easiest way from mobile as well. We're going to give you as a VIP bonus, only if you take action today, 150 plus video gradients and background. Now, these are hot sellers, but people always look for this. We're going to equip that into your store. I had no clue at first that this is such a hot selling thing until we put it in our store and we saw it just getting sold for hundreds of dollars each. We're also going to give you, if you want to get your store in front of everyone, we're going to give you our online viral marketing secrets video upgrade. If you want to know how to virally put your store on every platform in front of every eyeball that needs multimedia, this is the secret that is going to share it with you. Now, on top of that, we're also going to give you our marketplace production kit. Now, I don't know if you've lately been noticing AI and the development of AI, but that thing is no joke. What artificial intelligence can do nowadays, it's almost scary, but we can use it to our advantage. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to give you our AI avatar builder. So you can create stuff and sell these for 100 a pop, right? So a lot of times people need an avatar. Let's say Roger or Catherine or Chandra or Marie. You want a 3D character that looks like you, like a good 3D looking person that represents you. That's literally you, like has your eyes, colors, and your height. And you can use that in images or in explainer videos, just a 3D animated version of you with arms, legs, and maybe in a suit, right? We can create exactly that with AI, right? So this option is if you want to generate your own avatar and create something unique for your clients, these sell for up to thousands a pop. You can change the color of the clothes, the hair, the eyebrow, the face, the hair. You can create a digital character and people love that. Now here's a little secret. Sometimes we just send these for free as a bonus and people go crazy. They go crazy. Like, oh my God, say, hey, here's a little gift. Come and shop at our store if you want more like this. I'm like, wow, this looks exactly like me. This was so insane. What's the link of your store again? Let me show what else, see what else you got. And they come in and they're amazed. Sometimes we use it as a foot in the door. It's really powerful. Nobody else can do this. Now, you can also generate 3D cartoon characters just like that. We're going to give you text-to-speech, our music library, our premium stock vectors, 2 million plus in stock vectors. I mean, guys, your store is going to be packed. You get HD videos, HD stock images, plus 2 million royalty-free stock images, text-to-speech, 100 plus high-converting videos. I mean, you're done. You're literally done, right? On top of that, we're going to put more stuff in your store every single month because you're going to get recurring clients. You're going to make money every single month because people will be returning because the next month's Halloween. A lot of people are going to need multimedia. So we really need to put some hot selling Halloween stuff in your store. So with the Megasuite Template Club, we give you 100 new templates every month for the next 12 months. Now, usually you have to pay monthly for this, but we're going to include that for free. Meaning every month you get 15 brand new video templates, 20 brand new graphic templates, 20 brand new music and sound effects, 5 brand new HTML WordPress pages, 10 brand new PowerPoint presentations, 15 brand new characters, animations, and poses every month, 10 brand new logos, explainer videos, the whole 9 yards. We're also going to equip you with a high-ticket agency and the frameworks to really scale to the next level. Now, this is usually $1,000 training. We're going to add that in for free. Viral quotes rocket. Now, guys, I cannot tell you, and I'm actually going to be specific with you. Personal development, health and fitness, and mindset, they want quotes like there's no tomorrow. They every time they buy our package when the moment it drops, because they need like a man lifting weight and then a quote saying strength isn't built overnight, right? And they want that stuff. They can't find it anywhere. They need like a social media pack for Instagram and Facebook with the best quotes specifically for their business because they know their audience loves that and they can create and build more on that, right? So we have that in our store. Viral quotes. You'll have that too. I see Derek saying, will you really provide 20 every month? How do we know that? Well, just look at your store. Just look at your store, right? Guys, you need to understand, we do this ourselves. Here's what differentiates us from a lot of vendors out there. They sell stuff, but they don't use it themselves. I just showed you our store. I showed you our students. We do this in real time, right? I'm going to show you how good our stores look actually in a second. I'll show you a few demo stores too. So you can be rest assured that every month we'll look at our best-selling stuff and the stuff that's coming for the next month, and we'll implement that. We have a whole team that puts that in your store as well. Guys, we didn't come to play around. We're here to get the biggest and baddest results in the industry because we know that is the easiest way to get to the top. So Derek, once again, to answer your question, brother, all you have to do is log in. Log in. You'll see 20 new templates every single month. Just log in. As a matter of fact, it's going to be 100, right? Not 20. Let me go here. Let me go up. On that template club, that's right here. Let me go down. You're getting so much, guys. It's insane. You're getting so much. It's insane. Now, 100 new templates, not 20, 100, right? So on top of that, we're also going to give you the reseller. Now, I think Chandra, right? Sandra, let me know if you're still in the chat. I think you asked about that. Do we have a reseller? You'll get 500 licenses. And guys, this bad boy sells itself, right? You have so many people that want this because nobody offers this. Nobody has this. This opportunity is like insane. Everybody wants now their own multimedia asset store because it's something new. They've never heard about it. They want it because they know it's a blue ocean. So you're going to get 500 licenses. You can sell up to 500 copies, co-ownership license to Megasuite, the ability to resell front-end accounts, plus affiliate network quick start training, our easy traffic training based on our 7-figure experience. Guys, if someone that made 7 figures is going to give you traffic training, you're going to get results. You can take my word for that. Co-ownership of the software. You can sell this and keep 100% of the profits for each sale. We do not intervene or get a cut. We do take care of all the support and take care of the hosting for you. You get our business content swipes, our premium stock for this collection, and our clickable images bot. Now, I love this question. Derek says, is this white label? Now, we thought about this, and we decided not to do white label. The reason is, right now, this is a blue ocean. It's blue. It's like, literally, nobody does this. I told you before, ask around, ask anyone, do you have a multimedia asset store? They'll tell you, no, I don't. You'll be one of the only ones. Now, right now, we're making a ton of money, an ton of money. We're eating up the whole game, right? We have monopoly because we have Megasuite. Now, you could say, well, why do you sell this? You could keep dominating the space. And we do dominate the space. And 2 things. 1, we know the pie is big enough for everyone. Right now, there's no problem. We wouldn't be doing this if we think it would harm us. Second of all, we want Megasuite to be the dominant brand in this blue ocean everywhere. Because just look in a couple of months, people are going to start noticing and saying, hey, there's this new business model. And then the first guru pops up, then a mentorship. Now this kid starts doing it. Now that kid says, hey, there's a new way to make money online, multimedia assets, or now it becomes a hype. But little do they know, Megasuite already dominates the space. If we have tons of people in there with stores, all Megasuite, we know we will dominate that ocean and nobody else can come in. So that's what we want to do. And we know if we equip you with the clients, the store, and everything, not only do we help our brands grow even bigger, you'll make a ton of money. And we're happy because we get a lot of brand recognition too. It's a win-win for everyone. Now, I love this. Derek says, will this get saturated when we're selling the same thing? No, not at all. First of all, like when I say the pie is big enough for everyone, it's a blue ocean. It is an ocean. Just think about how big the ocean is, right? So right now, there's no saturation going on. Second of all, we are aware of what you're saying. Obviously, we think about that as well. That's how you should think. So we're not going to offer this to everyone. Right now, we're letting only a limited amount of people in to dominate the space with us because it helps us. 1, we create big success stories that help our brand. We already have, like our beta tester group is just, they're literally ambassadors now. They're preaching our name. They're telling us, hey, you changed our lives. They're giving us the biggest testimonials. And we need more of that, right? Because it helps our brand become the #1 in the industry because we have the biggest success stories, and not only the biggest, but the quickest. If I can get your store up, have the traffic there, in an ocean that's untapped, you'll have the quickest results, which gives us a record speed testimonials of real people, right? So right now, we're opening the doors just a little bit more, a little bit longer. But when we see nobody will have the same thing all the time. Another great question from my man, Derek. I love it. Will the downloads be fast? Because people have little patience these days. Well, let's talk about that. The download's going to be super fast. The moment they checked out, it's immediately in their cart. You're going to see how that looks. It looks super professional. And with 1 click, it's immediately downloaded. The speed is insane. So I'll show you a little bit of a demo in a second of some stores, right? So for now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead here. We're also going to get Megasuite Max Consult. Now, this one gives you 100+ done-for-you agencies without any extra work, launch, or all in one, all 100 in a few clicks, right? So what's going to happen is if you want a niche for health, wealth, astronomy, like you have all these sub niches, you want different done-for-you stores and agencies for that, it's built with 1 click. We have done-for-you store builders that look better than people that build stores with their hands. Now, 100 new niches, you can create a limited agency, you can service unlimited clients, exclusive marketplace kits, high converting cinematic style done for you marketing videos, a full commercial license. Now, what we're going to do, guys, you're going to love this. There's another secret little way that we've really been making money hands-free. And this is just if you want to make an extra couple of thousand, right? If you want to do this, I really make 6 figures, I'm not, I don't want to get your hopes up, but there's an additional way to make another extra couple of $1,000 guaranteed. Now, not only are we going to make you a high-level Fiverr seller, we're also going to give you access to a premium software that finds good domain names that have a higher chance of selling your marketplace assets. So a premium software that finds good domain names. Now, there are not a lot of people that have access to that, but we've decided to include this in this bundle to make it an absolute no-brainer. So ladies and gentlemen, you're getting access to the whole 9 yards. Now, let me just show you how good this looks. And let me know, guys, are you loving the offer so far? Look, give me some feedback here. We worked hard on this. So I wanted to know, are you loving this offer so far? Let me know in the chat box. Let's see. Great offer, yes. Derek says, what's your support like? My man, it's 24/7 around the clock with people fully trained to answer all of your questions non-stop. All taken care of, my man. Very good offer. It's very unique. Yeah, it is. And that's the beauty of it, right? Blue ocean is really rare. Like, some people never witness a blue ocean because everything's done and everything's already done by someone else. Everybody makes money. And this, nobody else has a course on it. Nobody has a training on it. It's something that's so overlooked that it's easy to make money. So I'm going to show you one more time everything that you're going to get in a nutshell right here. Let's see. You're going to have everything you need. Ladies and gentlemen, for the last time, I'm going to drag this in here. There we go. And go fully screen. Boom. Oh, wrong page. I went full screen on the wrong screen. I have 2 screens here, so I have to drag it onto this one. And there we go. All right. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, what you're going to get, a done-for-you marketplace with sellable stock assets. Let's get it clear. Let's just full focus. Here's what you're going to get, not beating around the bush. You're going to get done-for-you marketplace with sellable stock assets. This looks good. You get everything in there. It's smooth, all done, right? You're going to get a searchable and browsable cloud-based marketplace, 5,000 plus stock research, like you're done. You're all equipped. You're going to get an intuitive dashboard. You will see in real time people visiting your store. That's going to be a really fun thing. Now, you have multiple payment gateways where people can pay in every single possible way. You have over 5,000 plus unique custom-built multimedia assets ready to be sold. I mean, look at how good these look, right? Those will all be yours. You have instant global sharing capabilities. You have our database of clients of 58 million fresh leads that we continue to update. Now, we only promise this for people on this webinar right now. We want to keep this as unsaturated as possible. We want to make sure everybody that comes in today makes money. And if that's something you want to do, you're getting this right when you check out today. On top of that, you can monetize the stock ads you've purchased in the past. So you can upload anything that you already have laying around, maybe a zip file with stock or royalty-free images. You can upload that to the store as well. Streamline product categories so you can organize them nice and neat. You can add product names the whole 9 yards, super simple. You can customize your digital marketplace any way you want. Basically, you won't even have to touch it. It looks good as is. Easy to navigate back end. Like, you can see everybody that bought, that checked out. It's super easy to keep track of the members area. Now, whenever someone buys, they immediately see this screen. Products you purchased, and then right here, it's delivered. Like, it's so neat. You don't even have to build some kind of marketplace or some kind of thank you page. It's just the store's done. When they buy, they get their own little hub with the products they've bought, and they can always access it from there, right? Super easy for them. Easy to manage marketplace. Explore different color options. So if you want your store to be in a certain color, you can. Easy management of email subscribers, complete order and summary tracking, beautiful front end digital marketplace and landing page. I mean, this looks so smooth. It is insane. You have one of the most professional stores and pretty much the only store on this. Our Telegram integration. Now, this is powerful. Telegram groups are really overlooked, right? you can actually go into a Telegram group and say, hey, anyone that needs multimedia assets, I have a store. If you want the link, let me know. And immediately see tons of people asking you for the link. Now, we're going to hook you up with that as well. You can integrate email integration with SMTP, items, video previews with YouTube, Vimeo, MP4 right there, all equipped. Bulk product importer, VIP special launch bonus is where we're going to give you our over-the-shoulder training on how to create a six-figure income with Megasuite. Now, this is a training we held with the beta testers, and they paid us $2,000. We said, hey, we're going to test you. You're probably going to make a lot of money, but we're going to put a lot of time and resources in this because everything is manual. We're going to teach this to you manually, right? So this is live. They paid $2,000. Their store's up and running. They saw exactly what we did, how to do it, how to get the store viral, how to put it in front of everyone, and how to get that monopoly, and they loved it. And we're going to give you that exact same training over the shoulder included as a special launch bonus. Get our AI-powered avatar builder, freelance marketing video course, our free advertising credits. So if you want to run ads, you don't even have to pay for them because we're giving you up to $800 of free ad spend. And we'll show you how to use that professionally made Megasuite Video Academy and Megasuite 3D Box Maker. If you ever wanted cool boxes like this for products or promos or anything that you have, now you know how to make them. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say it one last time. Do you love this offer or do you love this offer? You're going to get everything you need. Commercial, unlimited, the marketplace, the template club. You're done. I'm literally giving you money. This is the equivalent of me giving you thousands of dollars every single month. Can we integrate with autoresponder? Yeah, Derek, 100%. Gene says, unbelievable. I love it. Now, I want to, for the last time, emphasize, ladies and gentlemen, that we're doing something special here because as a bonus, we are giving you a list of tier 1 clients specifically that need multimedia assets. I'm talking freelancers, social media marketers, funnel builders, you name it. We're giving you the training and how to make sure they buy and visit your store and where to post your store and how to make sure you always have people visiting your store. We're going to lengths that nobody else will do. And that's why we get the biggest results in the industry. Whenever you see people making $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, when is the last time you bought a course or a product or a service or software and had everything done for you, including the traffic, and got thousands of dollars because of it? It's a moment that rarely happens, let alone in a blue ocean. So basically, you will have everything to create an income on demand.
All right, so comment I want this to unlock the special webinar only price. If you want to know what it takes in order to have this set up, done for you, and ready to profit right this second, all you have to do is comment I want this to unlock the special webinar only price. Now let's see. Let me open up the chat box. I want this. Yes, show me. I can't wait anymore. Show me. Awesome. I want this. 100%. I'm all in. I'll get this whatever the price is. I love it. Congratulations. Now, with that being said, allow me to reveal the price. Now, I want you to fully understand what you're about to get your hands on, because whatever the price is going to be, you can be rest assured that you will make a big time profit back once you have your done for you suite set up and ready to profit, and one of the most lucrative untapped business models of all time. We've seen students go from scratch back to back, getting clients, recurring sales over and over again, dominating multiple niches, having recurring clients. It's amazing. You're about to be next. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, just so you know, the current price of this bad boy is $397. That is not a make-believe price. That is not the current value. That is the actual price that people are paying us right now happily outside of this webinar. So matter of fact, let me actually go ahead and open up the sales page for you guys so you can see right here get the Megasuite bundle for $397 one-time payment. That is the actual price, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not making this up. Well, we have a little $50 coupon on there, so it might be a little bit less, 347, so 347, so about $350 if you take advantage of the coupon. That is the actual current price, right? You see it right here. So, who wants a better price than this? Ladies and gentlemen, you're in luck. As I said, we're doing a very special Black Friday deal. So therefore, you won't have to pay anything near this amount. Now, let me tell you once again, there are people right now that are not aware of this live webinar and this special, happily paying this amount, and are making more than that the same day in return as soon as the store is set up and they have the clients to go with. So with that being said, let me go ahead and announce the Black Friday bonus. Ladies and gentlemen, as a special bonus, what we're going to do is we're going to add in our holiday special graphics, designs, stocks, flyers, and templates to sell and also supercharge our holiday sales. I'm not sure if you know this, but this time of the year is actually the time where businesses, no matter online or offline, need graphics the most. As heck, we ourselves, right? Now, you have the holidays coming up back to back, the beginning of the year. There are specific graphics that you need through the next couple of months. And those are in very high demand. As a matter of fact, we have some stores go on and immediately do 4 to 5 figures just in the past couple of weeks, simply because they're heavily centered and focused on the upcoming holidays and the graphics and stocks and images that go with it. So we're going to actually import these in your store. As a matter of fact, we're going to hand you our best-selling designs, graphics, stocks, flyers, and templates that we know for a fact every business will eat you up alive for. And this is actually valued at $2,497. We're going to give that to you for free as a special Black Friday bonus. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so pumped because I know for a fact the amount of success stories we're about to create here today is going to be insane. Now, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the special Black Friday bonus that we're including here today is a total of 50% off the regular price. Now, like I said, if you're not on this webinar, you would not even know about this because the actual price on the page right now is $397. Now, you won't have to pay anything near that because we're going to give you a 50% off coupon, which is only available here on this webinar. And we're going to send it to you privately in the chat box, which is only active right now, live. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to take the whole 9 yards, get everything as promised, and pay nowhere near $397, comment link in the chat box right now, and we'll give you the link and a special private coupon to go with. Now, ladies and gentlemen, like I said before, in all seriousness, there's nothing like this out there. This is the only place you can grab this. There's nobody out there offering this service, this opportunity. And we want to be the pioneers in this space. We want to make sure that you'll be able to profit just like we do, just like the clients before you did and are still currently doing. And we want to be known for that because we know if we can make new success stories in this new way that is working perfectly right now for anyone that taps in, there's literally money up for grabs. We know if we help you win, you help us win. But first of all, staying with us long term, whenever we have a new product or new opportunity, we know for a fact if we got you results now, you'll stay with us for the long term. But also, it will help us big time. We're building our brand to new heights and being a pioneer in creating the biggest success stories online. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that is our true goal here today. We want you to win so we can win as well. Now, this is proven. We are currently making bank in this. We've tested this. Our students, our current buyers, our new clients, our previous clients, they are all enjoying endless amounts of sales in a way they've never thought of themselves before. Now, it baffles me that up until this point, there's so many people that still do not realize that you can go ahead and make money in this way. Now, every now and then, you will come across something that's so untapped, an opportunity that's so powerful with so little competition. And whenever you see something like that, you need to grab it with both hands. Now, the beauty about today's session is, ladies and gentlemen, since you're watching this on this very special day or in this very special period, you're able to take advantage of the 50% off coupon. So once again, comment link in the chat box and the team will immediately send out the link to you, including the coupon, which will take a wholesome 50% off the current pricing, which is $397. Now, we've never, ever offered that big of a discount. You can go look at all of our products. Never have we offered that big of a discount. Now, obviously, this is a very special occasion, and we're going to do this for an extremely limited time. So once again, you can go ahead and try and go into very competitive niches, affiliate marketing, social media marketing, service providing, which is all awesome, honestly. And we've done really well in those and still doing really well in those ourselves. But if anyone would walk up to me right now and say, what's the quickest way or the easiest way to make an additional income, just have an asset producing me money over and over again, I would immediately provide them with a done-for-you store built on Megasuite. So they have their own marketplace that offers a service, a product that is so desperately needed by people 24/7. Every business owner that has a website, every online person or offline person that's doing a promotion or needs specific graphics, customized graphics, 3D, 2D, video background, audio, the whole 9 yards. All we have to do is place this website in front of them and we have a client for life. You have a money-making machine. Every day you log on, you see a new sale rolling in, multiple ones. So that's exactly what we're allowing you to take advantage of here today. Ladies and gentlemen, all you have to do once again is comment link in the chat box and the team will drop the link. As a matter of fact, guys, can you go ahead and drop a last chance link as the time is almost over and we're about to end this deal, meaning the moment this webinar ends, the deal is off the table, ladies and gentlemen. So team, could you go ahead and make a last chance link, a final call, and include the link in the coupon? Now, I can't announce the coupon out loud live because this is a secret coupon we're only giving to the people that are actually taking action and want this done for you Megasuite and want to have an asset that is producing them income. Because I can assure you, the moment this is set up, you have a cash flow asset working for you, pumping money into your bank account so you can go and use that to accelerate in whatever business you're currently doing. Because I get it, right? A lot of you are like, well, I'm currently already doing something. I'm not sure if I want to start with this. That's okay. Use this to fuel whatever you're already doing if you have an existing business already. And if you don't have a business at all, use this to immediately build up cash flow right off the bat. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so pumped because I know the moment you're in and the moment it's set up and the moment you see that first ka-ching, you know that this has been the best investment you could have made all year. I'm excited for you. I see the last chance link has been dropped. I'll leave it 2 more minutes for you guys to take action. That should be more than enough time to make up your minds. And speaking of which, guys, I just want you to make an informed decision, right? That's all I'm here for. I'm not here to push you, to pressure you. Obviously, this is a deal of a lifetime, crazy discount. But all I'm here for is to make sure you have or make an informed decision. And the only way to make that informed decision is how? By being on the inside, by setting up the store or having it set up for you, by going ahead and getting that first sale. And once you've experienced that, or once you've at least went in and logged in and seen it for yourself and see how easy it is to get traffic, see how easy it is to get those sales, then is the only way that you can completely make a wholesome decision and say, yes, this was a good purchase, or no. And in the case something happens, right? Maybe life gets in the way, you can't continue, or it's not for you, or you just can't due to certain circumstances. That's no problem. We have a complete money back guarantee of at least 14 days. Now guys, you can have your first store up and running, making sales today, right after this webinar. So 14 days is more than enough to go in, log in, play around. You can even procrastinate a little bit and still get tons of results. And heck, even if you take us for a ride and say, you know what, I made enough money within these 14 days, I don't need it anymore, we will still give you a 14-day money-back guarantee. We put our money where our mouth is because we know how much you're going to love it. And in the moment you see how easy it is, you will want to have nothing else than Megasuite to work for you and make you money. Now, like I said, there are tons of business models out there. All of them are great in their own way. The only problem is they're highly competitive. Everybody's selling the same thing. You've been there yourself. You've been out there trying to get the clients. It's a dog-eat-dog world. Now, guys, I can assure you, the moment you have this offer in your hands, and we show you how to put it in front of the right people, as a matter of fact, you have the traffic inbuilt, you'll see recurring clients over and over and over again. It's e-commerce on steroids. It's e-commerce selling a product that is desperately needed by the entire industry. And there's enough slices of the pie up for grabs for everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. The timer has run out. Your last chance has just gone into effect. If you still go ahead and get in, you'll get instant access to the whole 9 yards. Make sure you use the special coupon you've gotten from the team. 50% off, the biggest discount we've ever offered. All yours. Go ahead, get full access. I'll see you on the inside. I'm looking forward to see all these success stories. I'm looking forward to see all the sales rolling in. And the beauty is, guys, you're smart enough to attend webinars like this because you're getting the biggest bang for your buck, right? Now, like I said, there are people that happily paid us way more and have no problem with it because they know that the amount of results that they're getting right now is nothing compared to the investment they have to make in order to get it. Now, you guys will pay way less and will still profit the same or even more, since we're also giving you our special holiday pack, which is right now flying off the shelves and is responsible for multiple 4-figure weeks over and over again. I'm excited for you. See you on the inside. Have a good one. Bye-bye.